But I would have with you, Mo. It's like with Snoop Dogg. Mo and Snoop Dogg, you don't say no to girl.
And it was interesting because she was quite standoffish at Homeless Not Toothless. Of all of them, she was the most guarded. And I was like, hey, Kyle, can I take a photo? And she's like, I don't even know if she said yes. I think she just sort of shook her head. And that was it. Like, never said anything. So I don't know. She was the most standoffish.
She was.
Mm.
Well, the people, speaking of Beverly Hills, have come for Miss, which I don't even know why we're calling her Annemarie. I mean, Anne Marie to me says Anne Marie, but apparently on the show they say Anna Marie. So I guess I'll call her Annemarie.
Annemarie. All
But
right.
the people, Nicole Martin, we have a lot of things to get into. The people have come for Annemarie. You guys have spoken. You don't like the bitch.
Yeah, the audience like really turned on her, and so did the American Anesthesiology Department. So there's some question of if she's a doctor or if she's a nurse. All right, well, we found out she's a nurse because the Anesthesiologist Association of America came out and was like, if
They
you're a
said,
doctor, okay, go
yeah.
on.
Well, yeah, they said, it's 12 plus years of med school, 16,000 clinical hours, and they would like Annemarie Wiley to know that title misappropriation has no place in healthcare, which I think that's kind of goes without saying. Like, I definitely don't want to have any surgery by someone who is not a doctor. I'm going to put that out there. I'm not interested. I'll be very honest with you. Now,
Yeah.
the person that shoots up my face, I used to go to a top surgeon in New York City. I don't need that. Not for the needles, the Botox, the filler. I don't give a shit. Nurse practitioner and licensed injector. I don't have to go to a top doctor for that, nor do I. I go right here near my house. But any surgery, I'd like you to be a doctor. Is that asking too much?
No, I think that makes perfect sense.
Thank
It's
you.
funny. I've said this to you because we've had this debate. Annemarie doesn't bother me so much. Like, I don't know. I mean, that Homeless Not Toothless scene where Crystal's like coming for her, I think the women were right. Like, everybody wants Crystal to have a voice, but was this it?
Well, then Kyle has a problem with the voice. She says, not at a black tie event. Like you've never called someone out at a black tie event, Richards?
Roll the tape.
I'm
Roll.
I'm 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 coming for Kyle a little bit today. I feel it. My blood is boiling.
You're annoyed by Annemarie, right? You find her annoying because of what the confusion about her medical degree. She's a longtime anesthesiology nurse, but that or just the coming after Sutton over the throat.
And let's just ask the question: is Annemarie the new Diana Jenkins? Now, you asked some good questions here, Sarah. None of the above. She just annoys me. She just annoys me. I asked a few weeks ago if she was the new Teddy Mellencamp. I would say, I mean, Diana. Now, let me explain something to you. Very unpopular opinion, which I've said here before on the show. I don't mind Diana Jenkins. I like Diana Jenkins. Now, if I look down into my soul and do some soul searching, it could be because I do love people with tons of money. So it could be the several $100 million that she has. Like, I do want her to call me. I do want to go to her house. I do want to hang out with Asher. I don't necessarily want to hang out with her baby, but hopefully the baby will be asleep. And I would hang with Asher. He can sing. I would love to hang with Diana Jenkins. She can give me some money. She can give me some gifts on the way out. I don't mind Diana Jenkins. I really don't. I feel she's an underdog, believe it or not. I feel she came on the show. I felt she got a bad rap. I don't mind Diana Jenkins. I really don't. Annemarie,
She annoys you. That's interesting because
yeah,
usually none of them get under your skin. I don't know. She
she
doesn't
annoys
annoy
me.
me that much. I feel like I think she could be a good addition. I don't know. Something about her is a little bit refreshing. Maybe that she's perky and kind of annoying. I like it. I like it.
And by the way, let me just go on since I'm just gonna
Go
put
for
it
it.
out there. She annoys me more than the Nat Mellencamp. The Nat Mellencamp doesn't really necessarily. I'm
Wow.
really. I swear to Sarah, ever since you and I, this is all guys. Blame
Wow.
Sarah Fraser because ever since we did our end of the year list, and you had the Nat Mellencamp on your best of list, and you pleaded your case to me about why Teddy was on the best of and how what a great year she had, I listened to you. I'm slowly coming around about the Nat Mellencamp.
I feel bad for her. Yeah, I just, and I actually don't feel bad for her. The cancer thing, I do. Anybody that is battling cancer. And I actually read a story that sadly this morning that 2 million Americans are going to be diagnosed with cancer this year because so
Yes,
many
they are.
young people under 50 now are getting cancer. They can't figure out why.
Correct.
So
Correct. That is 100% correct. And I live every day in fear of getting cancer
I was
because
going to say, wow, that lighted you up here. Okay.
yeah, it runs in my family. And this is why today
That really got you. Well,
I
there's a
have no
reason for
problems.
drinking.
Today is a beautiful day. Excuse me? Drinking
Well,
helps leads to
sweetheart,
cancer?
they don't know. Or is the correlation with cancer the fact that, younger people are drinking more and more?
Ugh,
Through the pandemic, it was like a binge
God.
drinking. We're obsessed with alcohol in this society.
Ugh.
So is that the reason? Is it chemicals in our food? Probably a
But
lot.
what were you going to say about the Nat? You feel
So
bad for her?
just the cancer battle, but the Nat is brilliant. She goes to BravoCon. She don't give a rip if she's got a guest pass, a day pass, a janitor pass. She's already friends with all these movers and shakers on these shows. She's getting exclusive. So we love. I like the Nat. The Nat doesn't bother me.
She doesn't bother me either. Now the rat that Scuddies.
That is.
What type of cheese does she like, guys? That one is annoying.
So I okay, yeah. People are very upset with Annemarie. I don't know.
She doesn't bother you.
Do you think she's one and done?
Well,
though?
that is such a good question because this is what I think. I do think everyone listening is going to enjoy this. Look, I don't think Bravo and producers and Andy does not have the final say, you guys. It's a collective decision. When they know something is right, no one can influence them. I mean, people wanted Melissa Gorga gone so bad last season, and here she is. But I do think if there's a gray area and they're not sure, I do think that they hear the people. They hear it. RHOA was absolute fucking trash and either needs to be rebooted or something has to happen. And here we are 5 months later, and we have no clue what's going on. I truly think this, to answer your question, I think Annemarie was going to come back because like you look at like a Crystal Kong, like you don't, first of all, we cannot have a whole bunch of over the top personalities. They don't want that. And second of all, she is doing the job of a first year housewife. No, she's not Monica Garcia, who is reality of all its teeth, but we don't need everyone to be that, right? So yeah. She's doing the job and she is speaking up, and this whole thing about Sutton's esophagus. I mean, we had a whole season about a fucking dog and Munchausen. So we've been down this road before, so you can't really blame her. But I wonder if now the people disliking her so much, and we're right on the cusp, that maybe could cost her her job.
I was thinking more, is Marcellus Wiley's accusations going to cost her the job?
No.
He has now been hit with an alleged sexual assault case from back when he was at, I believe, Cornell, maybe as an athlete. Don't quote me, but
Columbia.